Good morning. We're going to take a look at the ships that we recently featured in the updated Dreadnaughts video, showing what large ships are available for Star Wars Armada, or in Star Wars Armada scale. We're starting with the official Chimera, released by Fantasy Flight Games. We're going to move to the Rothana Dreadnought, which is an upsized version of the slightly used Spaceship Yard's Rothana Destroyer. This is the 3.2 kilometer version of the sculpt of Home 1, the MC-80 Home 1 variant from Ravensfell. This is both the old sculpt and the new sculpt from Ethan Leroy of the Allegiance class battlecruiser. You can see on the old sculpt there was some basic paneling, but on the new sculpt there's so much detailed paneling added into the ship. Moving right along, we have the official Fantasy Flight version of the Nadiri Starhawk alongside the current version of the Secutor class Star Destroyer, the big fleet carrier. We have another updated sculpt here. This is the original sculpt of the Subjugator class, and the new sculpt, which has only been primed and hasn't been painted yet. You can see that the detailing on the difference between the two is pretty crazy. Now next we have, this is the Praetor Mark 1 done by Ravensfell. And last in the first line, we're going to take a look at the Mandator 2 done by the slightly used Spaceship Yards. Moving right along, we have the Bellator Star Dreadnought. Now the first version of the Bellator is this guy right here, and it had some okay paneling, but Ethan Leroy has done the exact same thing with the Bellator as he did with the Allegiance and added incredibly detailed panels on the ship. This is an FDM printed version of the Arc Hammer, and we're anticipating having a new version of the Arc Hammer done by Ravensfell sometime this year. Moving right along, we have a version of the Mandator 3 done by Ravensfell, and then a version of the Pride of the Core, which is in canon a Mandator 1 or Mandator 2, made by Kuat Drive Yards, but done by Ravensfell in the sculpt. You can expect to see physical prints of this by Memnock. Now we have the O'Neill Creations MC-108 Scar Can Star Defender or Star Dreadnought, and Ravensfell's amazing Assertor class Star Dreadnought. Coming right along, we have our version of the Eclipse class Super Star Destroyer, which was done originally as a commission and then had additional details added by Ravensfell. And rounding out, we have the last two ships. These are both the Executor class Super Star Destroyer. This is the sculpt from Ethan Leroy, and this is the official version right here of the Executor class Super Star Destroyer. They're the same length, and we have recently heard from our friend Ethan that he's preparing a new version of the Executor as well. These are the Dreadnaughts that are available for Star Wars Armada through various sources, including our own. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.